Hi, Karina here, your Lucid Living coach. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm a intuitive transformational life coach using astrology. I do chart readings and transit readings. So if you're interested, the link is in my bio. My websites are there, my Etsy, and every way that you could support me. So thank you for joining. Thank you for watching my videos. Let's get right into the energy report. So this is the new moon total solar eclipse in Sagittarius at 23 degrees. There is Mercury sitting there. And this is the South Node this year because the North Node is in Gemini. The same nodal points, but opposite from 2010. I believe it's 2010, 2011. So there is a lot going on. We have Venus sitting right on top of Juno. Okay, Juno is Jupiter's wife, and this is the ruler of Jupiter, the new moon, okay, and Venus, and it's in Scorpio. So there is this deep and meaningful transformation that are happening in people's relationships, not only in love, but also the relationship with the material realm, like money and assets. This is also a huge twin flame portal as well. We are in the birthing canal because we had the full moon in Gemini, partial eclipse. Okay, that was the twins, and we're in between these eclipses. So let me get to my notes and then I can give you some dates. So the new moon total eclipse is December 14th at 23 degrees of Sagittarius. This is in the third decan of the sun, Leo. Okay, this is about our inner child as well. This is about radiating and really manifesting this new life that we want to embody. We're getting like a brand new start. It's a reset. This is 2020, and we're going to be flying into the age of Aquarius on the 21st with the Great Conjunction. So the last solar eclipse in Sagittarius was November 25th, 2011. What were you doing? Who were you with? This is huge. This is a shift in that area. So Sagittarius is a fire sign, okay? It's mutable. He is the explorer and he's the archer. So he's half man, okay, on the top, and he's half animal. And it's balancing these two aspects of self. And Sagittarius is about exploring life's purpose through expanding our mind, body, and spirit. And this is about philosophies. This is about spiritualities. It is what we believe. What we believe to be true, not only in spiritualities, but in life itself. Our beliefs about love, our beliefs about money, our beliefs about relationships, our beliefs about who we're supposed to be in this world. So our beliefs are very strong with this new moon. It's also about education and optimism and seeking adventure. So eclipses work together, like I said. The full moon eclipse in Gemini revealed the hidden things, okay? It exposed a lot of truths. Maybe truths that we didn't even realize were needed to be sought out, or, just something had come to light. And a lot of it wasn't easy because not only are we finding truths within our own selves, but we were finding truths that have been hidden from the other as well, other people around us, things that we didn't see before. This was a very challenging full moon personally. And from a lot of people that I talked to, it was a very emotional time. And this is an emotional transit, um, this birthing canal that we're in right now. It is painful, but it is bringing a lot of clarity and light. And with that information that we had gotten from that full moon, the new moon eclipse is about setting the new intentions and planting the seeds with the newfound information without and within. So when we realize something that is new, then it changes the course of our decisions that we're making. Also, if there's something that had come up from the past thoughts, past insecurities, past relationships, it's a really good time to take a look at that and really focus on healing that aspect of ourselves. So then we can move forward in a more healthy way in our relationship with the world around us. Naturally, full moons are completions and new moons are new beginnings. So there was a cycle completing. So you can look in your chart to see where Gemini and Sagittarius is in, and look at that house and figure out where this is impacting you. And if you do not know what I'm talking about and you would like me to look and do a little transit reading for you, I would love to do that. I pull up your birth chart. I need your time of birth, your date of birth, and your location. And I can do a card reading as well with it. And I'm doing it for $60, which is really cheap because I'm looking at the most important transits that are happening for you and how to prepare. So, with that being said, we have a brand new beginning and a switch wherever Sagittarius is in your birth chart. We are the actors in our own play. And right now, we are setting the stage for a brand new production. So, question: what do you want on your stage? What actors do you want to act in your play? What will the lighting be like? What will it be used for? What about the costumes? So just think, if you're creating your own production of life, now is a really good time to think about these things and set our intentions for the new moon. If you happen to come across a pomegranate, those are great for new moon ceremonies. I love to eat pomegranates during new moons. I'm going to be doing my own ceremony, giving gifts to my ancestors and releasing them safely to move on and to bless me with gifts. I'm really excited about this. I've been working with my energy healer, and this has been something he's been wanting me to do for a long time, and I finally am feeling ready to release it. So we will take in consideration what was done in the past and look at what worked for us and what didn't work for us. This is also about like listening to our intuition. We all have the gift of intuition, and sometimes we listen to it and sometimes we don't. So when we don't listen to our intuition, we find ourselves later regretting it. So really just embrace your intuition and trust yourself and trust in the process of healing and evolution. And also, who and what caused us problems from the past, and make some new decisions and choices going forward with who we allow in our life. When you see the red flags, just nip it in the butt right away. Be prepared to sit with the emotional complexities that comes with having to choose, okay? Because it could be very lonely when you choose the higher road. or the higher path. Maybe you will feel lonely, and maybe, or, I mean, you could learn a similar lesson, and we're all learning. So whatever you choose isn't the wrong choice. Or you will be blessed with a chance at destiny. Maybe something new will pop into your life. We are going to need the silence to reflect on our life, practice patience and letting go, and go with the flow, like the Tao. Until this eclipse on the 14th, this is the energy that we're moving through. A lot of purging. A lot of things are coming up. If you are in the Bay Area, please reach out if you would like energy work. My guy is amazing, and he is open, and he's just a blessing in my life. I can't even say how much I appreciate him when I'm feeling so out of balance and confused. 2-hour session with him, and I am like flying high and feeling good in my body again. So we are all in between eclipses. Like these are one of the most intense places to be in. We have entered the portal between eclipses, in which when we come out, we will have been transformed, changing, and then a brand new cycle will begin. I'm calling this the birthing canal because birthing is painful and it's unpredictable and it's challenging. So, all right. So on the 14th, the new moon eclipse is paired with Mercury. Okay. Mercury is in Sagittarius at 20 degrees, and this eclipse is at 23 degrees. So this is a significant conjunction. With Mercury sitting with this new moon eclipse, it's enhancing our communication with the things that are also of the unseen. It could be our higher self. It could be other dimensions. It could be our psychic abilities, hearing people's motives and thoughts. This gives it a very mercurial, Gemini, and Virgo touch. Gemini, very busy in the mind, thinking, epiphanies, great ideas, intuiting. Virgo, mother, healing others, creating self-care within one's life. Making this the new moon pumped with energy, excitement for what's new. What is new that is coming in? Anything could happen with mutable energy. Okay, so get excited, get focused, get in your workshop, and manifest your dreams. Do not put limitations on what you ask the universe for. That is what Saturn's for, and Capricorn. They are not Sagittarius and Jupiter. They are way different. Jupiter, they're giving us what we ask for and what we expect. So keep that in mind. We're emotionally sensitive. Okay, got that. We could be clouded in making big decisions right now. Okay, I get that. There will feel like there is a lot of new information to process, new ideas, new emotions, new feelings, new people coming in our lives, and exciting opportunities. Remember to be grounded. Go ground outside, take off your shoes, get in some dirt, eat some grounding foods like beets, potatoes, carrots, and patchouli. I love smelling patchouli. That's very grounding. And understand that nothing is perfect. No person, no contract, no job, no situation. And take note that there is cloudiness to this transit. Should I say it again? Cloudiness. Okay. We're not seeing things all the way clearly. Where we might be seeing things clearly, usually. So don't make any decisions on your own account. Ask a friend, ask a professional. We will be more vulnerable to deceptions at this time. Also, overdoses on drugs and alcohol are seen during this kind of transit. So be very mindful. Whatever the full moon eclipse on November 30th took away from you, the new moon in Sagittarius will give you something to make up for it, because that's how the universe works, or within that cycle. These are setting stage for the next 6 months. Okay. The universe takes things out of our life to make room for the new. So keep your eyes peeled for the opportunities so you don't pass them up. All right. So I also wanted to let you guys know on the 13th, okay, the evening before the morning of the eclipse is the Gemini meteor shower. So on top of this new moon eclipse in Gemini, the Gemini meteor shower is peaking, bringing in some new information. There will be about 50 to 120 meteors shooting across the sky, depending on the sky conditions on where you are. So keep a lookout and look up. We will be looking at our higher and lower self, okay, during this. This is about our soul and personality as we are balancing the masculine and the feminine energy within. The twins are activating. New twin flames are awakening. And the new chapter for those twins that have been on this journey for a while are switching. So just as the full moon completed a cycle for the twins, this new moon is giving us a peek into what that new chapter will entail. For all those that just awakened to their twin flame journey, welcome. Welcome to the wonderful, torturous journey. You will start feeling the shifts and hearing the messages and feeling your twin. So yay, yay, yay for more twins. We need more twins. We need them. We need them to balance the energy in the universe. We got to keep bringing the energy, keep the high vibrations to balance all these lower vibrations. Venus conjunct Juno, 28 degrees Scorpio. This is a brand new beginning and transformation in regards to love, abundance, and finding the perfect partner, as Venus and Juno are exactly conjunct each other, 28 degrees. And there is, hold on, I gotta look. Where's Jupiter? Sextiling Jupiter. Sextiling Jupiter, which is the ruler of this new moon, right? And Saturn, which is entering Aquarius shortly after, just in time for the waxing crescent to start pouring in the intention set in the dark moon phase. So that's exciting. Lilith and Uranus conjunction in Taurus, okay? Lilith, this is the dark feminine, okay? It to me is a fucus, the twin flame. A fucus is the serpent bearer. Uranus is the awakener, and they're coming together in Taurus, which is about like dropping things into the 3D reality. Lilith is associated with the dark feminine and the shadow aspects like the unknown wounding inside, issues, domination, pain, lust, greed, self-indulgence may suddenly tempt you. I think that we are also realizing the trauma and the chaos that childhood brought has created like unpleasant Lilith qualities within us. This could be an intense transit when looking at our deepest desires in love, marriage, and abundance, really feeling a pull towards the beneath the surface connections. The connections that help heal our wounds and being set free from the darkest fears, or not being accepted and loved in our entirety, including our not so pretty parts of Lilith, okay? This is about loving ourselves fully and loving those around us fully for even their Lilith type qualities. Or we can partake in the cycle of lust, sexual manipulation, and addiction. We have a choice now to choose which energy to partake in, either Venus, Juno, or in Scorpio, which we're transitioning or transmuting this Venus Juno energy, or the Lilith Uranus in Taurus. Okay, so this is a death and letting go before the rebirth, as Venus enters Sagittarius the very next day after this eclipse on the 15th. So things and love lighten up, and the focus is on the higher meaning and adventures in fun, love, and romance. All right, so Saturn entering Aquarius. Let's see. Saturn entering Aquarius on the 16th. Dome, dome, dome. So we are going to be seeing a lot of stuff during this cycle, okay? Because Saturn is karma, and it is the things that we've worked hard for, or the lack thereof, okay? It being in Capricorn is about expanding that old world mentality, any systems from the old world, including the stock market, okay, government systems, school systems. Those are going to probably, at 29 degrees of Capricorn, is just going to be like on fire. You're not going to even know. You're like, what the hell? Why are we moving backwards? Why is this? And then all of a sudden, when Saturn enters Aquarius, it's going to just be like dropped. Like the ball's dropped. The new age of Aquarius is starting to peek its little head. And then Jupiter enters Aquarius on the 19th. And then Mercury enters Capricorn. And then the great conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter is happening in Aquarius on the 21st. But before that, they're going to get very close conjunction on 29 degrees. And that's when we're going to see the spike in the old world. And then we'll start seeing peaks of the new world and what is manifesting for that. So Saturn entering Aquarius on the 16th, the giver of life through a recognition of unity underlying diversity. It's about collective oneness of humanity through diversity. Okay, our structures are being met with chaos, evolution creating more freedom within our systems. Saturn is about structuring our life and working hard towards a particular goal, in which having discipline, patience, responsibility, and a seriousness about changing the world through innovative ideas, introducing social change, humanitarianism. In order for the new world to be manifested, we have to be innovative, and we have to have a vision, like a new vision, not an old vision, a new vision. We can't just rebel either against what's here, or it'll create chaos, which we've already seen that, I think, in the 60s, right? Or on the other side, just being impractical and attached or undisciplined, because we've done that already. We need to approach this new age of Aquarius in a very mature and methodical, yet innovative and revolutionary way. That's going to take a lot of intelligence, a lot of evolution, and a lot of connection, and a lot of vibrating high and working together, not against each other. Okay? Because politics are just made to separate. I love Democrats and Republicans. I love Greenleaf's people too. I love humanitarianisms. I love all the parties, even the forgotten parties, even the I don't know parties, you know, I like pinky parties. Love them all. Love you all. Okay. I love everyone. Everyone is here for a reason. Okay. And we all have a purpose, including the presidents that you don't like. We're all learning. We're all growing. So we need to unify and just understand that we're all different. That's what makes life and people amazing, is that difference. Like, we're not the same. And I'm so glad that we're not, because then I wouldn't be different. That's an Aquarian thing. All right, Jupiter enters Aquarius. Okay, Jupiter is helping the Aquarius visions for the future with optimism, possibility, and opportunity. This is showing us also the things that we suppress, that we really want to manifest, and see the vision for, and radical new ways of structure, like structurizing society in a way that creates unity and growth. All right, so Mercury being in Capricorn, that's on the 20th. So our communication becomes more structured, practical, and methodical. We are talking more about business and plans to build our legacy through steps and hard work. Now, when the sun enters Capricorn on the day of the Great Conjunction, so this Great Conjunction is happening on the winter solstice, on the 21st. Like, what? This is crazy. That crazy lady in the Dark Crystal, that movie from back in the day, in the 90s, she talked about the Great Conjunction. Remember, I showed you little clips. If you follow me on Instagram, I had in my story, I was watching the Dark Crystal, and she's like, the Great Conjunction could be good, could be bad. It just depends how you see it or how you look at it. And for me, I look at it as it's going to be amazing. I'm not thinking like, oh my God, it's doomsday. It's going to be a civil war. Everyone's going to break it. No, come on, y'all. Like, we've already been there, done that. Has it got us anywhere? Not really. So I think this is a great conjunction. That's why I call it the Great Conjunction. So it's the date itself. In numerology, if you take 12, 21, and 2020, it adds up to a 10. Okay. A 10 is a 1, which is new beginnings, and a 0, which is gestation. New, it's like you don't even see the growth yet. Okay. This is the beginning of a new cycle and gestation point of planting the appropriate seeds to grow in the age of Aquarius. So, where the 1 has already traversed through all the numbers, haven't come full circle to join back with 0 again. So this is about the wisdom gang through the cycles, like what we've already went through, what we've already learned. This is what we've been through already, and a promise of hope, luck, and expansion. Okay? The universe is always working in our best interests, as it gives us another chance, allowing us to continue in building of a new earth. So this represents the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, and what encompasses life itself. There's 10 bodies in the solar system, which is creation. Isn't that cool? So I'm excited about this conjunction for sure. And it's just like if you want to put this in a more personal level, let's say if you have, let's say, been in a very toxic relationship, let's say, and you healed, and all of a sudden someone comes into your life and you start seeing red flags. Okay. You could choose to go in that direction to just make sure, because you're not sure if your intuition serves you. Okay. You go in and then you find out your intuition was right. Okay. Now you could heal from that and you can move on. And then someone else will come into your life and you see the red flags and you say, you know what? I'm just going to continue on my journey. I've already learned this lesson. I already know what the red flags are. I know what my intuition says. And then you meet someone, okay? That is the difference between repeating karmic cycles like war. You already know that it's not working, it's not getting you anywhere, and you choose a different route. You get a surprising outcome. It's the unknown. What's so wrong with the unknown? Is the world afraid of something greater than war, than division, than separation? Like, seriously, this is like something we should be thinking about, because I'm seeing a lot of the splitting, not only in consciousness, but the splitting of people, the splitting of the earth. Like, I just feel like, whoa, like you're seeing the light, right? The crazy light beings that are really trying to make their mark. And then you just see like all this hatred and division. So we got to somehow like integrate these and transmute the darker energies. Yeah, we'll see. It's going to take some work. All right. So I'm going to wrap this up. Saturn, Jupiter, great conjunction in Aquarius on the 21st. It's like the father and the son working together towards the same goal. This is seeing eye to eye. When the young son envisions what is possible, the younger generations, okay? The young son envisions what is possible, and the father is helping the son in creating what he envisions and desires. That is where you have change, okay? When the father realizes that he loves his son, that he wants his son to be happy, and not ego telling his son what he thinks is right and how he lived, okay? This is evolution. We will be getting a glimpse into the new world in the age of Aquarius when the Great Conjunction happens. This is the reset button to the next 20-year economic phase, which will illuminate technology, artificial intelligence, social action, and disrupting outmoded practices. Moving out of the age of Aquarius of delusion and deception into the age of Aquarius, connection and equality, striving for unity. Creating the new innovations like AI that will be doing the physical, monotonous jobs, allowing the humans to focus on innovations, creations outside of just the 3D, working on our soul's evolution and our divine mission. Could you imagine if we had machines doing all the work and we could relax and eat the food that the machines are producing and focus on exploring the galaxies? I mean, we're already talking about galactic travel. Like, I want to go on vacation to Venus. I want to go on vacation to a nebula and see a little closer. Like, we can get there, but we can't let the 3D restraints hold us to the past. Otherwise, we're going to keep repeating it. So, creating ways to save humanity in this time of physical dismantling as Gaia's big purge happens, okay? The big purge is happening. The shift, along with the sun flipping polarity, the sun's raging right now, okay? It's creating a lot of physical change here on Earth. Now the sun's flipping polarity, okay? I mean, it already flipped polarity. Now the sun or the earth is, okay? So slowly but surely, hey, these nodal points, the south, the north, and the North Pole and the South Pole are changing. And when that flip happens, there's a lot of shit that's going to shake us up. So don't get too dependent on the technology and everything, okay? We need to remember how to survive like we're camping, okay? Don't don't want to scare anyone, but yeah, we have to enjoy life while life is good, and we need to come together and save humanity. So we have to work together instead of focusing on the politics. We need to work together, creating systems, and really do our research on what's really going to happen when the Earth flips polarity and shit like that, because it hasn't happened in 700,000 years, like 780,000 years, something like that. So let's treat this new moon eclipse just like a new year. Set your intentions, and it's time to start thinking about what and how we will contribute to the new world that we would like to see, and have our children live in. Think about if we were to really, if reincarnation was a fact and you were going to come back to Earth, what would you like to come back to? That's the question. Now go make your mark, make it happen. All right. So thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing my videos. Thank you to everyone that supports me and, you know, buying my merch and supporting my Etsy page and reaching out for readings and confiding in me as their life coach and astrologist. I love you all. Like, you mean so much to me. And I'm always super excited to share my gifts and my visions that I see in for the future, just to prepare everyone so they're not blindsided. So if you'd like to continue getting these awesome videos, subscribe, and you hit the bell notification so then you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. So thank you for everyone that supports me. I appreciate you. And I think I will do a card reading. Yeah, next. All right, guys, peace out. Your Lucid Living Coach, Karina.